Watch this before renewing your green card. Renewing or replacing your green card may appear straightforward, but the process involves more than just paperwork. From biometrics checks to legal obligations, understanding the risks and requirements is essential to avoid delays, denials, or even deportation proceedings. If you are interested in this, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell on upcoming video. Renewing your green card might seem like a simple administrative task, but before you file that Form I-90, it's crucial to understand the risks that could put your legal status in jeopardy. While an expired green card itself won't necessarily lead to deportation, serious consequences can arise during the renewal process, especially if there are hidden issues in your immigration or criminal history. Green card renewal process. An overview: to renew your green card, you must submit Form I-90, pay the required filing fee, and attend a biometrics appointment where USCIS collect your fingerprints and photograph. After this, you receive a receipt notice that extends the validity of your card while your case is pending. You may also be able to get a temporary I-551 stamp in your passport for work and travel purposes. However, what many applicants don't realize is that the biometrics and background checks during this process can uncover issues that could lead to denial or worse, removal proceedings. Reasons green card renewal could lead to denial or deportation. 1. Criminal convictions and deportable offenses. USCIS closely examines any post-green card criminal activity. Offenses such as DUIs, domestic violence, fraud, theft, or crimes of moral turpitude can make you deportable. 2. Fraud or misrepresentation. If USCIS determines that your original green card was obtained through fraudulent marriage, misrepresentation, or false documents, even if it was years ago, you can face revocation and deportation. 3. Extended absences and abandonment of residency. Spending more than a year outside the U.S. without a reentry permit could suggest you've abandoned your lawful permanent resident status. Even shorter absences may trigger questions. You'll need to provide evidence of continuous ties to the U.S. to support your renewal. 4. Failure to report address changes. Green card holders must notify USCIS of any change of address within 10 days. Failure to do so could result in missing important notices like requests for evidence or interviews, leading to delays or even automatic denials. What happens if USCIS flags your application? Request for evidence. USCIS may ask for additional documents. Respond quickly and thoroughly. Notice of intent to deny. A formal warning that USCIS plans to deny unless you provide convincing evidence. Notice to appear. The beginning of removal proceedings, requiring you to appear before an immigration judge. How to protect yourself during the renewal process. Apply early. Don't wait until your card is near expiration. Respond to all USCIS requests immediately and completely. Conclusion: stay safe. Stay prepared under strict enforcement environments, including during the Trump era and beyond. Green card renewal is no longer a routine task for everyone. By understanding the potential risks, criminal history, fraud, absences, and overlooked requirements, you can avoid costly mistakes. Stay informed, follow the law, and always seek legal advice when needed to protect your future in the United States. Replace your green card. When to replace your green card lawful permanent residence. If you are a lawful permanent resident, you must replace your green card if your green card is either expired or will expire within the next 6 months. Your previous card was lost, stolen, mutilated, or destroyed. You received your card before you were 14, and you have reached your 14th birthday, unless your card expires before your 16th birthday. You have been a commuter and are now taking up actual residence in the United States. You have been a permanent resident residing in the United States and are now taking up commuter status. Your status has been automatically converted to permanent resident status. This includes special agricultural worker applicants who converted to permanent resident status. You have a previous version of the alien registration card, for example, USCIS Form AR-3, Form AR-103, or Form I-151, which are no longer valid to prove your immigration status, and must replace it with a current green card. Your card contains incorrect information. You have legally changed your name or other biographic information on the card since you last received your card. Or You never received the previous card we issued to you. Conditional permanent residence. If you are a conditional permanent resident, you must replace your green card if your previous card was lost, stolen, mutilated, or destroyed. Your card contains incorrect information. You have legally changed your name or other biographic information on the card since you last received your card. Or you never received the previous card we issued to you. How to replace your green card if you are a lawful permanent resident or conditional permanent resident and need to replace your green card based on the reasons in the when to replace your green card section. You may begin the application process for a replacement green card by filing Form I-90 application to replace permanent resident card online or by mail. When you file online, you can apply using a computer, phone, or tablet. See when we receive your application. Receive online updates on your case, and communicate with us directly. If we approve your application, we will mail you a new green card. If you are applying to renew your green card, your Form I-90 receipt notice can be used with your expired green card as evidence of your lawful permanent resident status, and will say the following. This notice, together with your Form I-551 permanent resident card, also known as a green card, provides evidence of your lawful permanent resident status for 36 months from the expiration date on your permanent resident card. You remain authorized to work and travel. This notice, presented with your expired permanent resident card, is evidence of your status and work authorization. If you no longer have your permanent resident card and you need evidence of your lawful permanent resident status while waiting to receive your replacement card, we may issue you an alien documentation, identification, and telecommunications stamp after you file this form. If we determine you must submit biometrics, we will mail you a biometrics appointment notice with the time and place of your appointment. If you need help obtaining an ADIT stamp, have questions, or need to update your personal information listed above, please visit the USCIS Contact Center webpage at uscis.gov/contact center to connect with a live USCIS representative in English or Spanish. If your mailing address changes while your case is pending, please update it through your USCIS online account, if you have one. We will notify you separately about any other application, petition, or request you may have filed with us. If USCIS already accepted your application to renew your green card, USCIS will mail you a new receipt notice to use with your expired green card as temporary evidence of your lawful permanent resident status. As of September 10th, if you had a pending Form I-90 application, USCIS will print an amended receipt notice before your initial 24-month validity extension on your green card expires. Read more here. USCIS extends green card validity extension to 36 months for green card renewals. If you are outside the United States and your green card will expire within 6 months, but you will return within 1 year of your departure from the United States and before the card expires, you should file Form I-90 as soon as you return to the United States. If you are a conditional permanent resident and your green card is expiring, you must submit Form I-751, petition to remove the conditions on residence, to apply to remove the conditions on your permanent resident status. For more information, see our Conditional Permanent Residence webpage. How to check the status of your application. You may check your case status online. Please wait 72 hours after you filed your Form I-90 to check your case status. If you have immigration-related questions, you may call the USCIS Contact Center at 800-375-5283. For people who are deaf, hard of hearing, or have a speech disability, TTY 800-767-1833. You should be prepared to provide the USCIS representative with specific information about your application, such as your name, date of birth, receipt number, and alien registration number, A number. How to appeal if we deny your application. If we deny your application, we will send you a letter explaining why. You cannot appeal a denial. However, you may submit a motion to reopen or a motion to reconsider to the same office that made the unfavorable decision. Doing this allows you to ask the office to re-examine or reconsider its decision. A motion to reopen must state the new facts you would provide if we reopen your case, and include appropriate evidence. A motion to reconsider must show we incorrectly applied immigration law or policy when denying your application, and our decision was incorrect based on the evidence in your file. getting help. If you need advice, see our Finding Legal Services webpage. You may also visit the DOJ recognition and accreditation page for a list of organizations that may be able to help you prepare your application. Versions of green cards that are no longer valid. If you have a previous version of the alien registration card, for example, USCIS Form AR3, Form AR 103, or Form I-151, you must replace it with a current green card. What the law says. Section 264 of the Immigration and Nationality Act states, every alien in the United States shall be issued a certificate of alien registration or an alien registration receipt card in such form and manner and at such time as shall be prescribed under regulations. It also says, every alien 18 years of age and over shall at all times carry with him and have in his personal possession any certificate of alien registration or alien registration receipt card issued to him. Any alien who fails to comply with these provisions shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. The specific requirements and procedures for applying to replace a green card are contained in the Code of Federal Regulations at 8 CFR Section 264.5. By staying informed, following the proper procedures, and seeking legal guidance when needed, you can protect your permanent resident status and ensure a smooth green card renewal or replacement process. That is all today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.